Hello, wrestling fans. Just finished watching Monday Night Raw for July the 6th, 2026. Show opened up with superstars arriving to the arena. Sami Zayn drives in with his car, celebrating with the title, gets out. Cody Rhodes approaches him, says, "Good luck tonight. But I'm going to be walking out as champion." Suddenly, Gunther attacks Cody. Powerbombs him through a table. The car door's been opened up when Sammy got out still. And Cody, after got powerbombed to the table, is crawling towards the car door, so you know what's going to happen. Gunther kicks the door right into Cody's face. And people are rushing over to Cody. He's bleeding a little bit. And Sammy's like, "What the heck?" And Gunther told him, like, when the time's right, that's going to be happening to you. And then Adam Pearce ran over. Nick Aldis is there. Apparently, their suspension was lifted. They were going to have a meet backstage with Triple H and Adam Pearce. And then this happened. So Adam Pearce told Gunther, "You're out. You're out of the arena. I'm kicking you out." Nick Aldis is furious because you want to get this issue with Gunther resolved. So he's just going to stick around. And Adam Pearce doesn't like that. But Nick Aldis, there's nothing you can do. He walked away as people still attending to Cody Rhodes. And all throughout the night, the trainers checked on Cody, said he wasn't clear to compete. Cody wanted to compete. So he had to go to the hospital, get tested, all this. He was able to compete. Test came back. He's not clear to compete. So Sammy's like, "Oh, awesome. I got the night off for my first title defense." And Adam Pearce said, "No, I'll find you someone to fight you in the main event tonight for the title. That match is still on." Seth Rollins opened the show with an amazing segment in the ring after that backstage altercation with Cody, Sammy, and Gunther. And he kept talking about how Roman Reigns never beaten him one-on-one. He always has Roman's number in singles matches. And at SummerSlam, that streak will continue. He'll become the new world champion and end this bloodline reformation once and for all. LA Knight walked out. LA Knight isn't happy that Seth Rollins is in a title match at SummerSlam against Roman for coming out last week and talking to get one. He's like, "Oh, I come out and talk all the time before I title shots. I don't get main world pay-per-view match against Roman. But no, you're Seth Rollins. You're just like Roman the second now." And LA Knight, you can tell his heel turn's coming, I'm thinking. And Seth's like, "Look, I respect you, but honestly, you, Roman, you won't be able to beat him one-on-one. You've tried it before and you failed. I have Roman's number when it comes to one-on-one matches." LA Knight's like, "I get that, but maybe it's time for somebody new to become world champion and take out Roman Reigns. That somebody's him. And if he has to do whatever he has to do to get that, so be it. If I got to burn bridges, if I got to break up friendships, I form backstage in that, so be it." LA Knight's on his own, he said, always have been, always will be, and he's going to be the next world champion. Rollins like, "I tell you what, when I beat Roman, you're first in line for a title match." And he said, "And thanks for interrupting my segment." That was hilarious, and walked away. LA Knight's telling him, get back in the ring. I ain't done talking to you." Suddenly, Jimmy Uso slides into the ring. LA Knight turns around. Bam! Gets super kicked by Jimmy. Jimmy said, "We got unfinished business ourselves." And he leaves the ring, goes for the fans to the back. You open a match for the World Tag Team titles. The Vision against the Street Profits. Logan Paul ringside. Action-packed match, fast-paced. They were going non-stop. Breaker, man, running clothesline off those ropes after he got some speed going. Just floor Dawkins. Toss Montez Ford right up in the air. Power slam him on the way down. Tossed him up in the air. Gutbuster him on the way down. The Vision double team. Dawkins in the corner with shoulder tackles, punches. The Profits finally got the offense going. Isolated Austin Theory. Double team. Back body drop into a splash on him. Double team. Back body drop. Top rope. Blockbuster on Theory. Almost kept the bounce there, but Breaker broke up the pin in the nick of time. Everybody's fighting everybody at this point. Montez Ford stuns Breaker with a jump-up knee to the face. A jump-up into a Gary kick. Breaker lands in the corner, stunned. Dawkins does that running corkscrew elbow he does in the corner. Takes down Breaker. Again, they had another double team move on Austin Theory. Suddenly, Logan Paul has two brass knuckles. He slides one in front of Theory and slides the other one across the ring. And Braun Breaker gets that one. The referee stops Theory for getting the first set of brass knuckles and is arguing with Logan Paul. he didn't see the second set of brass knuckles get tossed in the ring. Breaker's got the knuckles. Dawkins stops him from losing it. And then Logan Paul is still arguing with the referee. And Dawkins puts the brass knuckles on. He's like telling the ref, hey, whoa, he's got knuckles. The referee's not paying attention to that. He's still trying to get Logan Paul out of the arena, backstage, Suddenly, Maxine Dupree comes for the crowd. Low blows Dawkins. Fury pins him. New World Tag Team Champions. Division gets the belt back. Why the hell will you give the Street Profits the tag team titles like 3 weeks ago, and the first title defense lose it to the Division? And Maxine Dupree is the newest recruitment for the Division to try to rebuild that stable. I get it. She's backstage for months now with Austin Theory. She's finally turned heel, but Alpha Academy, no, they're not even there. They're backstage, shocked at what was going on. And then the Division leaves the arena after they won the belt and drive off with Maxine Dupree. Braun Breaker, Logan Paul is all cool that she's with the group now. Paul Heyman too. And Otis Tozawa was like, what the heck just happened? Like, we just lost Maxine, right? That probably means Gable will go back with Alpha Academy now. But, man, like, what they did to the Profits wasn't right. Those guys deserved a great title run. They've been in that company for many years, and that's what they do to them. What a shame. Then we had Chad Gable backstage with Dragon Lee talking with Penta. Rusev, Ethan Page interrupt. It leads to a tag match. Gable, Dragon Lee against Rusev, Ethan Page. Dragon Lee gets destroyed by Rusev. Like, back-to-back slap suplexes. Frost kicked him right in the face. Sent him flying across the ring with that frost kick. Picked him up, power slammed him down. Ethan Page all match hardly did anything. It was all just Rusev dominating, by the way, for their team. Chad Gable got in. Olympic slammed Ethan Page and finally tagged in. Just get Olympic slammed. German suplex one after the other to Rusev. Starts pulling the straps down, get ready to apply the ankle lock to Rusev. Rusev floors Gable with a frost kick, picked him up. 3 clotheslines on a row to Gable. Dragon Lee tags in, and Gable tells him to come here. So Dragon Lee runs, tosses him to the outside, knocks down Rusev and Ethan Page, throws both of them in the ring. Gable does a stalling DDT on Rusev, auto Olympic slam to Ethan Page. Rusev ended up picking up the win for the team when he frost kicked Dragon Lee and applied the accolade for the submission win. After the match, he refused to let go of the submission. Gable gets in, pulls him off of Dragon Lee. And Ethan Page attacks Gable from behind. 2-1 beat down to Gable. Rusev applies the accolade to Gable. Joe Hendry makes a save. Starts cleaning house. He's on a roll. Then Ethan Page grabs a hold of him. Delivers that spinning fisherman suplex onto Joe Hendry. The Rusev applies the accolade to him. Officials are in. Referees trying to pull Rusev off. Finally get him pulled off of Joe Hendry. And then Ethan Page applies the STF and is like waving in front of the camera. That was hilarious. It's announced next week that Joe Hendry, Rusev, Ethan Page, Chad Gable, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Dominic Mysterio, 7-man in the ring, gauntlet style. The winner goes one-on-one against Penta for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. That's going to be one heck of a great match next week with those 7 superstars. I guess that's a mixture of speed, power, agility, technician. Miguel Rodriguez won a number 1 contenders match last week to challenge Saruka this week for the women's IC title when she defeated Maxine Dupree. Before the match, Judgment Day is backstage. Let Morgan's hyping up Miguel. Like, you gotta walk out tonight with that title. You gotta bring more gold to the Judgment Day. Miguel's like, I got this, but I don't need your help. And Judgment Day is like, okay, if you want to go alone, you got it. Match starts. Saruka just takes it to Miguel with a slingshot crossbody off the ropes. Shining Wizard. Miguel started trying to do those like massive clotheslines she does, like JBL style. But Saruka kept ducking him and do uppercuts. Finally, Miguel caught Saruka coming off the ropes. Spinning sidewalk slammed her. Massive clothesline just floored Saruka. Tossed her out of the ring. Went outside after her. Saruka fought back. Did a spinning corkscrew crossbody off the ropes to the outside. Took down Miguel. Got her back in the ring. Went for doing a move off the ropes. She slipped. Miguel capitalized on that. Picked her up, delivered snake eyes in the corner. Went to do it again. Saruka countered this, sent Regal in the corner. Run a knee in the corner to Regal. Both of them exchanging punches at this time. Suddenly, Roxanne Perez runs out. Distracts the referee. Saruka is going for Snow Snatcher on the opposite side of the ring. Liv Morgan shows up for the fans. Trips Saruka off the ropes. Regal catches her, does that one-arm powerbomb. Saruka kicks out. Regal picks her up, delivers a sidewalk slam. Saruka kicks out. Regal is getting frustrated at this point that she can't get a free count on the champion. Io Sky comes out. First, her music plays, no Io Sky. She comes for the crowd, jumps over the barricade, clotheslines Roxanne down, drop kicks Liv Morgan down, does a moonsault off the apron to the outside, takes down both members of Judgment Day. Regal walks over. Frustrated, Io Sky is attacking her friends. Snow Snatcher out of nowhere. Saruka still remains your Intercontinental Women's Champion. Main event. Sami Zayn's getting ready to go defend the belt. He's ticked off that he doesn't know who his opponent is. Adam Pearce on the phone trying to come up with somebody. You got a lot of people backstage like Otis, Tozawa, they're not wrestled. Right? Javon Evans. Penta is backstage. He wasn't doing nothing. But Nick Dawes walks up and says, I got his appointment already. I called him. He's here. CM Punk, well, it's Chicago, his hometown, right? CM Punk's back. The first time CM Punk after WrestleMania when he lost the World Championship to Roman. He comes out. Awesome entrance from backstage to the ring. Sammy is ticked off that he's actually got to defend his belt. He's not prepared to defend against somebody like CM Punk. Great match these guys put on. Wow, they tore the house down. CM Punk kept going to go to sleep, delivering it. Sami Zayn would count him every time. Blue Thunderbomb. Sit Punk in the corner, deliver a running knee of his own. Finally, after the fifth attempt at go to sleep, Sami Zayn says, hey, you know what? Hey, I'll help you out. Delivers the go to sleep to Punk. Then picks him up, delivers a blue Thunderbomb, almost wins the belt there. Keeps it, but Punk kicked out. Punk did a slingshot clothesline off the ropes, took down Sammy, chopped him across the back. That looked painful as heck. Running knee in the corner, Bulldog out of the corner. Running knee in the corner again. Bulldog out of the corner. Sammy blocked it. Blue Thunderbomb again. Sammy delivered a stalling suplex. Punk went for a running knee in the corner again. Sammy moved out of the way. Ran, clothesline Punk in the corner. Got him up at the top rope. Superplexed him off the top rope. Pinned him. Punk just kicked out. They started exchanging punches. Punk won that punch exchange and just unloaded on punches. Sent Sammy back him into the corner. Just unloaded it on him. Knocked Sammy down. Double elbow drop. Sammy kicked out right into the Anaconda Vice. He had that on for good 5-6 minutes, I think. Sammy's refusing to tap. Finally gets out of it. Boots Punk in the face repeatedly to get back up in the offensive position. Starts slapping Punk across the face. Trash talking him. Punk finally delivers a go to sleep. Sammy lands in the corner. A Lua kick. Sammy still kicks out. Sammy does that cool roll-up pin maneuver he did to pin Cody at Night of Champions a couple weeks ago. Punk kicks out of that. Finally hits a go to sleep. Sammy kicks out. Sammy hits a second go to sleep. Hits another go to sleep. Alua kicks him. That was an awesome sequence right there. Punk kicks out of that sequence. Wow. Sammy lost the title, no folks. Punk finally hit the go to sleep. Wins the championship. And he celebrates with the fans. And Sammy's upset outside. And that's how the show ends. And honestly, what the hell? I'm a big fan of CM Punk. I love that he's champion now. But why give it to Sammy 9 days ago, have him lose it in his first title defense? Did they just give him the title to make him happy? To let him stay around for a while? Hey, here's a new contract. You're going to win the title. And then lie to him, tell him how long he's going to keep it? What the heck? The only thing that can save this is Sammy on SmackDown says, hey, I wasn't prepared to fight Punk. I was scheduled to face Cody. Cody was hurt by Gunther. I should not put my time on the line. Fights Punk at SummerSlam, wins the belt back by cheating or something to get that belt back. If they don't do it that way, then why the hell will you give Sammy a title for 9 days? I love how Triple H first took over running WWE when they got rid of Vince McMahon. And he was doing great, but now he's like doing stuff Vince McMahon would do. Like, Triple H, smart up, man. Listen to the majority of the fans, man. Like, Sammy should not have lost that belt in 9 days. Prophet should not have lost the tag belts that quickly. The only thing they could do to that is have them win the belts back against the Vision, like play hot potato for a while with the titles, maybe. That's the only. And also next week, Io Sky is taking on Roxanne Perez 1-on-1. Brock's gonna be there. Roman's gonna be there. Jimmy Uso was shown leaving the arena in a segment, and LA Knight ran up to him, was getting ready to attack him. Jacob Fatu showed up, laid out LA Knight. Jimmy announced he's going to SmackDown this Friday to find Solo Sikoa and beat him up. And we'll have a match against him. So I think LA Knight's going to show up, help Solo. It's probably going to be LA Knight and Solo against Jimmy and Jacob Fatu here on Raw, SmackDown, SummerSlam, I'm thinking. Let me know below in the comments. That tag match, where would you like to see it? On Raw? On SmackDown? Maybe Saturday night's main event? That's next weekend. Or SummerSlam next month. Bayley delivered a cool promo. She don't understand why either Valkyria attacked her 3 weeks ago after they lost the chance of the women's tag team. I was like, she said, tag teams lose title matches. She said, eventually, we could have won the titles eventually. It would have happened, but she don't understand why Valkyria turned on her 3 weeks ago. She wants Valkyria to return next week on Raw, meet her in the ring, clear the air. Maybe they could work things out and become a tag team again. Got my fingers crossed that will happen, but I doubt it. Probably going to be Valkyria versus Bayley. It's going to be the feud now. Backstage, Judgment Day segment. Talk about you-know-who and how JD Madugo is going to beat the crap out of him at Saturday night's main event next week. And they're trying to hype this up, and the fans were dead quiet. Like, they didn't care that you-know-who versus JD Madugo popped up on the screen. They didn't even care about the Judgment Day segment, because that thing is... That guy, is like... He's not entertaining at all. The fans are catching on. And when he does have a match, he wins every time. When somebody goes up the top rope and stands there for like 5 minutes waiting for Pyro to go off around the face so they can fall backwards so the guy can pin him. Like, the fans are catching on. This guy, at first, yeah, he's new. But he's just going to be a comedy gimmick. And it sucks. So, Judgment Day definitely deserves something better than feuding with this guy. And they talk like, we don't know who your mystery partner is that's going to show up. It's not a tag match, Dominic. It's one-on-one. The guy's just going to be in the guy's corner. It's not a tag match. Wake up there, buddy. Also, let's see if I missed any other segments. Oh, yes. Paul Heyman came out, hyped up the Hell in a Cell match between Oba and Brock. Oba came out, and Paul Heyman said, look, you're not ready to fight Brock inside Hell in a Cell. Brock is a beast inside the cell. You defeated The Undertaker twice inside Hell in a Cell. You never competed inside Hell in a Cell. Oba cut him off. He's like, yeah, you're right. I never competed in one. Brock don't know what I could do inside of a cage. Apparently, Oba Femi has had a cage match before, from my understanding, because why else would he say it like that? And he walked over to Paul Heyman and was like, you tell Brock that SummerSlam is Hell in a Cell. Yeah, he's probably going to beat me up. Yeah, this is my first Hell in a Cell match. But I'm going to take it right to him. He said, it's going to be hell for Brock Lesnar as well. He said, and may the best man win. And he walked down. Paul Heyman's kind of worried now that Oba is going to beat Brock as Hell in a Cell, which I hope happens. If Oba does defeat Brock as Hell in a Cell, then I don't know what they're going to do with Oba, because he's on a roll. They got him right up the top of the ladder, man. If losing to Brock again, it's going to knock him way down the bottom. And they have him really struggle to win and get back up top. Plus, he's got a title shot. Which now it's not happening at SummerSlam. People are saying, but SummerSlam's a 2-night event. I'm thinking, what if Oba Brock is night 1, Roman and Seth is night 2, then Roman and Seth fight, and then Oba comes out to cashes in his title shot for winning King of the Ring. Makes it a triple threat or something. Because they could do that. That'd be interesting. I like to see that. Have Oba fight Brock one night, win the title the next night. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too Sweet, bye.